Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. While the remainder of the earthy-colored family were managing their own issues in Flagstaff, Christine was holding court with her kids in Salt Lake City. Christine and a couple of her more established kids, including Mykelti Padan and Aspen Thompson, all partook in an evening of painting together as Christine talked about the significance of keeping her youngsters close. She made sense of that watching her children become guardians has been a profound delight in her life. However, she's searching for affection from a heartfelt perspective as well. Christine cleared up for her kids that she went with the decision to counsel an expert go-between in light of the fact that her history with regards to heartfelt love hasn't been unbelievable before. However, her union with Cody was productive and gave her a family. She shared that she wasn't precisely in a heartfelt marriage. She appeared to be amped up for the possibility of meeting another person, making sense of, "I need bear tattoos and driving a cruiser. I'm only searching for something Cody won't ever be." Christine's kids generally appeared to be steady of her choice, confident about their mom's future. The misrepresentation of reality of the year gave a glance at the earthy-colored family during the Valentine's Day season, and provided Cody Brown and Janelle earthy-colored some sense of finality in their relationship. While the aftermath from Cody's separation from Christine Brown has been a tremendous disputed matter in his different connections, nobody has been hit as hard from the aftermath as Janelle. Janelle, in contrast to Robin Brown and Mary Brown, has managed outrage and unreasonableness from Cody, particularly right after her choosing to protect her youngsters. After a contention during Sister Spouses Season 18 Episode 3, Cody and Janelle have been keeping separation. Despite the fact that Cody's relationship with Janelle has been the point of convergence of the time so far, Sister Spouses Season 18 has likewise investigated his other wives comparable to the earthy-colored family at large. One of the most fascinating unscripted television series existing apart from everything else, Sister Spouses has been seeing Mary wanting to fix her union with Cody, while Robin will not assume any of the fault for their family's aftermath. While the whole earthy-colored family are moving every which way, it has been intriguing to see their sentiments encompassing their new relational peculiarity become known. Despite the fact that Cody and Janelle have been keeping away from one another for most of the time covered on Sister Spouses after their huge contention, they at last concluded Ty was an ideal opportunity to eliminate any confusion. For Cody, he comprehended that the battle was an explode that didn't be guaranteed to have to occur. He intended to go into their discussion as lucid and sorry as could really be expected. Janelle, then again, was amazingly apprehensive to see Cody. Uncertain where they stood and stressed over their correspondence, Janelle was worried that she was still excessively disturbed for them to have a useful discussion. Mary uncovered during Sister Spouses Season 18 Episode 5 that she would be moving briefly to Utah for her business. She was open about her relationship with Cody, making sense of her stresses over getting away from the family estate in Flagstaff, even for a brief time. "I'd like my relationship with Cody to reach a point where we have, similar to, a decent marriage, however that is not where it is at the present time," Mary made sense of. "I feel like when I let him know I will be moving my business up to the B&B, he will decipher that as me being finished with this relationship. That is not where I'm." At the point when Cody and Janelle at long last plunked down for a feast together, it was unimaginably off-kilter from the leap. Cody was plainly more open to talking than Janelle. Neither knew the most ideal way to get this show on the road when it came to really examining what had occurred between them. Cody attempted to open up with Janelle, yet she was excessively deterred for him to begin sharing. Janelle, who offered the peace offering to Cody that they both did our reasonable part of shouting, intimating they were both to fault for how troublesome their discussion had gone. Cody bounced in rapidly to account for himself, sharing he was humiliated about my way of behaving. Obviously Cody didn't feel better about his responses in the battle with Janelle, and realized that he'd made her self-conscious with how forceful he'd gotten. He ceaselessly made sense of that his separation from Christine left him feeling set off by any contention he was having, and however that wasn't Janelle's shortcoming, he didn't have the foggiest idea how to manage it beyond taking his resentment out on her. In an uncommon mental breakthrough from Cody, Obviously, he realized he'd been excessively harsh on Janelle and hadn't given her a sincerely steady method for examining their main problems with him. While Janelle believed that the contention was more on Cody's shoulders than her own, she was clear in the way that there were different sides to the issue and Cody couldn't assume the fault completely. It was terrible and miserable. Janelle conceded to their contention, at long last open to consulting with her better half about the issues instead of hushing up about them. Cody, as far as it matters for him, took most of the fault and attempted to make sense of his activities. "I'm understanding that I am transforming or changing sadness into outrage," Cody shared. He made sense of that he's been feeling hugely set off, however that isn't Janelle's shortcoming, particularly at the time of contention. "I understand that I'm simply not a protected spot for you to have a discussion. Only an endless flow of triggers setting me off." While Janelle appeared to as of now comprehend that it wasn't simply the main thing in need of attention annoying Cody, she didn't have a lot of compassion toward him about the issues with Christine conflating with his own issues with her. Making sense of that at this point, he ought to know how to isolate his relationships. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.